Tesla's upcoming Model 2, set to debut in 2026 as the company's first sub-$25,000 electric vehicle, could end up being far more than just an affordable EV. Its success, or failure, may depend on how well it caters to older drivers who are used to the familiarity and comfort of their long-trusted Corollas and Civics. While most discussions about car interiors revolve around leather versus fabric or how sleek the dashboard looks, the more meaningful differences often come down to subtler details: the way seats support the spine during hours-long drives, how quickly a touchscreen responds to touch, and how effectively the cabin isolates noise that can cause fatigue over time. In this breakdown, Tesla's interior design for the Model 2 becomes a case study in whether electric vehicles can truly deliver comfort and usability for aging drivers without pushing costs beyond reach. Tesla plans to simplify the Model 2's dashboard dramatically, moving away from traditional gauge clusters in favor of a single, 15-inch central display. The size mirrors the Model 3's layout and dwarfs the infotainment screens in competitors like the Honda Civic and Toyota Corolla. Its expected resolution of 1920 by 1200 pixels and brightness near 1000 nits promise an exceptionally clear display that should make everyday use easier for drivers with aging eyesight. For older users, this translates to larger fonts, bold icons, and fewer layered menus, a relief compared with the sometimes confusing multi-screen setups in many Japanese sedans. Tesla's software emphasizes fluid navigation, allowing key functions like music, maps, and climate control to be accessed within one or two taps, rather than multiple steps. The 2026 update is expected to bring adaptive interface scaling, which automatically enlarges text and increases contrast at night, reducing strain during evening drives. This seemingly small detail could make a significant difference. According to Tesla's research, this adaptive design reduces the time needed for basic tasks, like adjusting climate control, from over 4 seconds to less than 3, improving reaction times and keeping attention on the road. Responsiveness also plays a major role. Tesla's interface is projected to run at 60 Hz with latency below 50 milliseconds, roughly twice as fast as what's typically found in rival infotainment systems. A storage capacity of at least 256 GB will ensure smoother rendering and faster updates, meaning that even older drivers can count on instant map redraws and near-instant voice command responses. Still, this minimalism has trade-offs. The lack of a dedicated driver's display means that basic information like speed and range requires glancing sideways toward the center screen, unlike the Civic's 10.2-inch digital cluster or the Corolla's traditional combination of analog gauges and digital readouts. For those accustomed to glancing directly ahead at their speedometer for decades, this change could feel unnatural at first. Yet Tesla believes that by consolidating all information into one focal area, it's actually making the experience more intuitive once drivers adapt. Studies suggest that, after a few weeks, drivers over 50 operating single-screen Teslas make fewer secondary task errors compared to those using dual-screen setups, thanks to reduced decision fatigue. Tesla's new software further addresses this by keeping critical data, speed, range, and essential controls, always visible in a persistent header bar. It's a deliberate gamble, cutting hardware costs while betting on design efficiency and clarity. Whether that simplicity will ultimately enhance usability or alienate drivers used to tactile controls remains to be seen. Beyond the display, Tesla's next major challenge lies in seat comfort, a decisive factor for older drivers. The Model 2's seats are expected to mirror the Model 3's proportions, offering a width of about 54 to 56 centimeters and a recline angle of 12 to 15 degrees, which closely matches competitors like the Corolla. Tesla will likely use either durable synthetic leather or woven fabric to balance cost and comfort. What remains uncertain is whether the company will integrate extra lumbar or thigh support, features that often make long-distance driving significantly more comfortable for aging users. Internal testing reportedly focuses on new foam density combinations that aim for a 20% improvement in pressure distribution, reducing discomfort during long trips. By modeling pressure across a wide range of body types through computational simulations, Tesla can optimize comfort without inflating production costs. Headroom and legroom are also expected to stay competitive, with roughly 970 to 1000 mm up front, just shy of the Corolla and Civic benchmarks. Shoulder room should fall around 1,370 mm, while seat height may range from 460 to 470 mm, giving easier ingress and egress compared to many compact EVs from China. These subtle adjustments, including a slightly higher seat position, can significantly reduce strain on knees and hips, a factor that becomes crucial for older buyers. The Model 2's flat floor, thanks to its battery layout, will also provide more usable rear foot space than most combustion rivals, improving comfort for backseat passengers. The elevated seating position, about 1.5 inches higher than average Chinese EVs, further enhances visibility in traffic, letting drivers see further ahead over SUVs and crossovers. That's a small but meaningful safety advantage for anyone with slower reaction times. When it comes to climate control and cabin acoustics, Tesla seems poised to combine cost-saving measures with subtle refinements that enhance comfort. The Model 2 will likely use a streamlined version of Tesla's current hidden vent air system, which distributes airflow more evenly than traditional directional vents. Its cooling output should hover around 5 to 5.5 kilowatts, comparable to a mid-size home AC unit, and the inclusion of a PM 2.5 filter would give Tesla an edge in polluted city environments. Borrowing from aviation technology, the new system reportedly allows each seat to maintain independent temperature zones, using predictive algorithms that adjust for sunlight, glass tint, and even clothing color. The system maintains cabin comfort within a narrow temperature band while using over 20% less energy than conventional EV setups, ideal for drivers sensitive to drafts or uneven cooling. The integration of Tesla's heat pump system further refines cabin comfort. Capable of heating the interior from freezing to 20 degrees Celsius in around 8 to 10 minutes, it's substantially faster and more efficient than combustion-based systems in hybrids like the Corolla. When preconditioning through the Tesla app, this time could shrink to under 5 minutes, adding convenience for those who value consistent temperature control without long waits. Noise levels remain a question mark. The Model 3 currently records interior noise of about 70 to 72 decibels at highway speeds, slightly louder than the Corolla's 68 to 69 dB readings. While this difference might appear minimal, sustained exposure can meaningfully affect fatigue over long distances, especially for older passengers. Tesla may counter this by improving door seals or using acoustic glass for the front windows, though strict cost targets for a $25,000 EV might limit how extensively the company can pursue such refinements. Still, even incremental gains in quietness could shape the perception of quality for drivers comparing Tesla's minimalist cabin to the more cushioned ambience of Japanese sedans. In the end, the Model 2's challenge isn't just matching specs, it's proving that a cost-efficient electric vehicle can deliver comfort, usability, and refinement that stand up to decades of Japanese engineering. Features like intelligent climate zones, fast-responding interfaces, and ergonomically tuned seating may finally close the gap for older drivers considering the switch to electric. Yet the unanswered question remains whether Tesla can achieve all this while meeting its aggressive affordability goal. Can a $25,000 EV really deliver a quiet, comfortable ride that doesn't feel like a compromise? If Tesla succeeds, the Model 2 could redefine expectations for budget-friendly EV interiors, proving that smart software and careful ergonomic design can outshine traditional hardware luxury. But if cost-cutting goes too far, it risks reinforcing skepticism among older buyers who value tactile familiarity and proven comfort above futuristic minimalism. Whether the Model 2 becomes the car that converts longtime Corolla owners, or drives them back to what they know, will depend entirely on how well Tesla balances technology, comfort, and human-centered design.